What's up out there to all of my fellow gold diggers? This is your girl Rita, also known as the self-proclaimed gold digger. Welcome to my channel where I discuss my life as a wife, mom, entrepreneur, and business owner. And y'all know on Sundays at 7:30 p.m. I do a live mystery shopping Q&A, and I am so excited. Today I have a very special guest. She is very special to me, one, because she is so awesome and fantastic, and she is my best friend. But she's not just fantastic because of that. She is fantastic because she is a great mystery shopper. So she will be coming on to tell us a little bit about her experience with mystery shopping, and also to answer her question, any questions y'all have. We will answer the questions after we finish chatting with her. But without any further ado, coming to the stage, let me allow me to welcome Miss Shenise.
Hey, y'all. Oh my goodness. I was like, she talking about me? You talking about me,
Yeah, girl, you know it. I'm talking about you. And Shanice, I don't know if you see the chat, but we already have some people tuning in. Yvette is here. What's up, Yvette? You know,
girl? Hey,
Yvette is ride
man.
or die. She is also a very well a vet in terms of the mystery shopping game. We
Hey,
got
girl.
Danny K30. She
Hey,
always
Danny
joins as
K.
well. Hey, and Catherine.
Hey,
Thank you for joining.
Catherine.
Catherine usually joins as well. Shannon. Hey, Shannon.
Hey,
Shannon
Shannon.
is my
Hey,
third
y'all.
member. So thank you so much, Shannon, for joining. I am so glad to have all of y'all. And if y'all have any questions, please put them in the chat. We will get to them at the end, but maybe as I'm going through some of the questions I have for Shanice, she will answer some of your questions and everything. And let's see. And Miss Vet said, "Good to see you. It's good to see you too."
You
All right.
too.
Without any further ado, Shanice, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay, so what do you want to know? How much you want to know?
Whatever you're willing to share, girl. You know I know everything, but what you want to share with the people? Well, I don't mind knowing
Okay,
everything, but
so I am a mother of two. I have two children. My daughter's 5 and my son is 6. I am married. I've been married for almost 7 years now. And about 2 years ago, I started this entrepreneur life. So in 2019, I fired my boss. That's what they say, right? You fired your boss. It's like I kick rocks. I fired my boss and I just started something new. I knew once I left there, it was a good job. Um, I enjoy what I do, but I knew that I wasn't going to stay. Hey, Angie. And I knew it was just time to go. So um, I want to say I was forced to do it because I kept seeing things, hearing things. It was just things talking to me that was like, you got to go, you got to go, you got to go. And I actually had put in a 2 weeks notice sometime in June, but kind of took myself out of it. Anyway, I did it to the point where I just left. So now I can't go back because, when you leave, that's it. No 2 weeks notice. I started doing things like mystery shopping. I was actually introduced to mystery shopping by this wonderful lady right here, the gold digger. And I was into notary work. So it's funny how it flips.
were you now? Were you really? Were you? Were you?
So I was talking about it, right? So I was talking about it.
Yeah.
And I am a notary. I've been a notary for almost 10 years now. It's about time for me to re-up. But I really didn't do anything with it. So I started mystery shopping once Rita told me about it. And I love it. Like I really want to make a career out of it. I like the flexibility of it. I like that I can do it when I want to. I like I make my own schedule. I like that I don't have to do the same things every day. I could, well, you can't go into details about too many of the shops, but I like that I can be in a retail store one day and then in a grocery store next. I can be at a gas station. I can be at a hotel. I could be at a game. Like it's never the same thing every day, and I get to pick and choose. So I think it's awesome. I love doing what I do, and I'm stick with it.
Okay, so one of the questions I commonly get when people are looking to get into mystery shopping is, where should I sign up? So who are or what are some of the mystery shopping companies that you tend to work with? And how did
So
you find them?
say it again.
And how did you find them?
So I found them through Sharita. That's what I did. I follow her, and she told me about it. I went through her experience.
It was
Yes, I
supposed to
found
be
them
the
through
other
her.
way around, girl.
Well, no, I found them through you.
But no,
So
I'm talking about it was supposed to be the other way around.
it
I was supposed to
was,
be.
it
Mm-hmm.
was, but I mean, we flipped. It worked. You do notary, I do mystery shopping. That's what I love to do. We do both, but I do more mystery shop. You do more notary. I guess I don't know, but I found them through Sharita, and then I also once you start doing it, I'm in a Facebook group for mystery shoppers, so y'all can do it that way. Um, you can just type some up, mystery shops online, top mystery shops you can do, and I just started looking through them. Especially on that Facebook group, you get to ask questions. But even before you ask questions, if you just scroll through, oh, they'll give you the tea. They
Mm-hmm.
will give it to you. Oh, they got problems with this one. This one didn't pay. Um, this one's the good one. They'll give them all to you. And I also
Mm-hmm.
noticed that in a Facebook group that the companies, actually, I guess they're the schedulers, I'm not sure, but they'll
Yeah.
reach out to you, like they'll say,
Mhm.
hey, we got shops, come join us. So that could be a good place to look first if you didn't really want to look around too much, but kind of get everything in one platform, so to speak. Try the Facebook group for mystery shopping. You'll
Yep.
find something.
That is good. Yes. Yeah. And there's a lot of different ones out there. With all of them, like we always say, don't pay to sign up with a mystery shopping company.
Correct.
And same thing when it comes to like a mystery shopping group. I've only run across like one group where they wanted you to kind of like be part of something else in order to get access to their group or whatever. But most platforms you should be able to get on for free.
Right,
Okay.
for free.
For free 99. So
Yes,
yes.
yes.
So who are you working with? Who are some of your favorite
So
companies?
okay, so
Mystery
I know
shopping companies, not the actual, not the actual people.
the companies.
The mystery shopping companies, but not
Okay,
the
because
clients.
you
Yeah.
have to be very careful with that, and they even say something like they don't want you talking about it on their platforms, but they advertise these companies, so I'm
Hmm.
sure they want you to know. So I wrote a few down, and I'm sure I forgot some of the others. Ipsos and Sassy, Bear, AT Powers, Cole, Service Scouts, Reality Based Group. Did I say KSS? I work with
Hmm.
KSS, and like I said, I know it's some more, but um, those are the ones that Reality Based Group too.
Hmm.
Those are probably the ones that I'm active with a lot. I've signed up, probably y'all, to be honest. I probably signed up with over 20, probably more than that, because it's so many, and you get to um when you're signed up with so many companies, you never have to say, I can't find a job. There's always going to be something for you to do. So if Bear didn't have anything that you liked, I'm not going to say that they don't have anything, because it seems like they always do. But if you didn't see anything that you like, you can go to the next company and just check your email. So I have an email that's set up just for mystery shops. It pops up on my phone, and I'm like, ooh, got a good hit. Or it comes to the point that you do it so much, I don't think they really know you, but they'll send me a message like, "Oh, Shenise, are you available for this?" And I'm like, "You know me, I got you. I got that shot for you." So, and they even send text messages. I've had a few text messages that came directly to me, and I've taken the shots, and they signed up. So
Hmm.
again, another good way is try that platform, go to that Facebook group, and get your feelers in.
Exactly, exactly. And Danny K30 was asking if we could put them in the chat. I don't know if can you see the chat, Shanice?
I can't. I just pressed the chat button, and I had nope. I don't have access to
Okay.
it. Oh wait, I
Okay.
think I do. I see hello. Can you put them in the chat? Can I write? Let me see if I can type. I do see the chat. I don't see where I can type. I
Well,
can't put it in.
I will say this too, Danny K. I don't know if you've gotten my mystery shopping list, but pretty most of them. Did you get them from there, Shanice?
Yes,
No,
I
you
did.
probably. So I'll put a link in the description to my list of mystery shopping companies that I signed up with or whatever, so you can have access to them and everything. If you already got the list, then you probably have most of what Shanice mention or whatever. Because all of those sounded familiar to me, so I know they should be on that
Your
list.
list. Oh yeah.
But yes. Okay, so now, Shanice, how many mystery shops do you do in a week?
Ooh, so I
Shanice,
like a
like
good
I said, Shanice
challenge,
does
right?
more shops than me. She
No,
does
no, 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 no,
way
no,
more
no.
shops than me.
So, but you do a lot of shops in a day. I spread mine's out.
I ain't did none this month.
It depends. So if I have, because I am trying to do the notary thing, um, if I don't, I am, if I don't have a lot on my plate, I try to do at least two a day if I don't have a lot on my plate. If I'm up for the challenge and I'm like, let me see how much money I can make this week, I would probably do the most I've done in a day is seven.
Mm.
And throughout the week, maybe I don't know at the week. If I've done seven in a day, I would probably do the next day. I probably do no more than five. So mm, maybe about 30 in a week. 30 is not bad. Um,
That's a lot.
it, it is a lot, but
Mhm.
I don't know if I told you I fired my boss. So
So
like
she is doing it full time. She is
right.
doing it full time.
Right.
Yeah.
So, as a part-time job, you probably don't want to do it that much because it's a lot, especially if you know your wife, your mom, you got other stuff going on. Don't overdo it. Like some people over here
I haven't done any. I haven't done any this
this
month.
month,
This
this
month.
month.
I haven't
But I
done
remember
any.
you told me one time, and I was like, huh. So,
Yeah.
yeah, seven in a month. But what I do is, so I would drop the kids off, right? Because you got to make it your business when you drop the kids off. I do a shop right after, so it's probably something in the area that may take me an hour. Then I make sure what I've been doing now that I haven't done in the past is I make sure I finish that shop. And what I mean by that is once it's done, I don't go home and say I'll just complete the survey when I get home. I stay in that parking lot and I go ahead and fill it out because sometimes, in fact, it's happened a few times. I thought I completed a shop and the next day they'll say, "Hey, Shenise, don't forget your shop is due." And I'm like, I did that shop. What is due? And I go in and Shenise didn't complete the shop. So now I did something, probably bought something, won't get reimbursed for it because I didn't submit my survey. So make sure, if you're like me, make sure that you stay in that parking lot or wherever you are and complete the shop. Finish it. If it takes you an hour, stay in the shop, sit back, pull your seat back in the car, get a drink of water, some chips, whatever. Finish your shop. Then go to the next shop. So a good day for me was, let me see, when that was a smooth day, I got everything done. So I was able to drop the kids off. I went to a retail store. I did their shop. Then I went to another retail store, did their shop, dropped off a couple of packages. And then I probably got something to eat for me. And then later on got something to eat for my husband. So I had to worry about dinner for them. Or I should say for him. And then I'm trying to think what else. It's just, oh, I probably had a phone call in between there somewhere where I had to call somebody. So I make it to where it's really flexible for me. And what I do is I'm actually really detailed. I'll see all my shops that I signed up with and I'll go ahead and put it in my calendar and say, okay, this is what we're doing today. This is what we're doing Tuesday. This is what we're doing Wednesday. And maybe by Thursday, I'm like, okay, we're probably just going to do one or two. Friday, I'm just going to chill and do all the bookkeeping or the mileage, how much I spent to just keep up with my stuff. But
It sounds good.
mm-hmm.
Now, on if someone was doing this part time or full time, what roughly would you say? How much do you think they could make potentially make? It
So,
makes
okay,
I know it depends on the shops.
right. So what I was going to say, it does depend on the shop. So I will tell you, some shops pay more than others. The
Hmm.
more you do it, I think the better you'll get. And you can wait it out. So what I've been doing lately for some shops that were really, really low, I said, I'm not going to take those. Now you have the risk of somebody else taking them, especially if they're new. Because when I was new, I signed up for everything, and then you saying I'm not getting paid enough to do all these shops. So you wait it out, and then the prices go up. So if you wait them out, let's just say for instance you had a shop for $750. Never seen one that low, but actually it's been lower. You had a shot for $7.50. If nobody takes them, they're gonna go up. So say they go up an extra $3, or then the next week they go up an extra $5. Depending on when those shops are needed for them, they're gonna really go up. So there's been a shop that I've seen, and I've only seen it once, that went up from, it started at $12.50 and it went up as high as $100. Now,
Mm.
when I went to go take that shot because I was going to do it, it was gone. So you risk that. I mean, I could have jumped on it when it was like 60 something dollars, but it really was far. It was like an hour away from me. But I said, for $100, I'll do it. I'll
Mm-hmm.
get it done. And it was a shop I really didn't like, but for $100,
You would
um,
have did it.
I would have did it. And just like if that's your side job, so that $12.50 went to $100. So it really depends.
Mm-hmm.
But you can get shops, nice shops. I'm gonna say some consistent ones are the ones that you do phone calls with. So say if you had two of those a day, but I don't think you could get two. In that particular, you can only get one. So that one you can make $30. Um, there's some others, if you go in person, you can make up to $100.
Mm-hmm.
So if you just did one shop, you can make $100. And I'm gonna say by the time you finish the survey, I'll give you about 30 minutes. Maybe it'll take 30 minutes to complete the survey. For an hour and 30 minutes, you made $100. So
Yeah,
it really depends on what you have time to do, what you want to do, and what's available.
exactly.
Mhm.
So you said there was a shop that you didn't like. What has been your craziest shop that you've done, or or some shop that just went all wrong, or whatever,
That went all wrong. So
or just a crazy shop?
I don't think I really had a crazy shot because, like, I've listened to your stories and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to do that one. Or if I do decide to do it, I'll probably say, okay, well, she said she did this, so let me make sure um, I don't do it this way. I'm going to say it wasn't crazy. I would do it again. Is when I went to. You've overdone it. Catherine says she's overdone it. I've done it too. A crazy shot was probably going to be. I'm going to say when I went to a game. And the reason why I say that is because I thought I did everything I prepared. We was going to be there early, and we didn't. We got there late. Well, we didn't get there late, but we got there
I
on
told you about
time.
that one. I was like, "Girl,
I
get there,
know, but
get there."
listen, we left. We walked, so they do pay for parking. But I was like, no, we close. We can walk, get some good, some steps in.
I tried to warn you, girl. I tried to
You
warn you.
did, and I didn't listen.
Like,
So,
get
well, I
there as
thought I
early as
did.
possible.
But so anyway, I didn't get to enjoy the game because I was like, well, you enjoy, I gotta go finish up the shops. So I was walking around, you gotta take your pictures and do what you do. But it was cold. So on my tablet, you gotta put in the information while you're there. And my fingers were cold. So you can't really do it on the tablet because the touch screen, if your fingers are cold, it's not working. So now I gotta find a spot, or warm up my fingers, warm up my hands, and put in the information. And then there's certain things when you see something, you gotta go ahead and put it in when you see it. So I don't put it in. I thought I put it in, put it in. It just didn't work. So I said, what won't happen to me again is I won't do this in the cold. I will do the shop in the summer or the spring where it's warm. So that's been, I guess, the crazy shop, just because it was just hard to input the information because my fingers were cold. So my gadget wasn't working.
Mm-hmm.
My gadget wasn't working. But it wasn't a bad shot. Once I finished, got to see the last quarter of the game. It was the end. And my guests enjoyed it. So
Yeah, I would do that one again. I probably would do it again, but I wouldn't do it on a regular basis.
right.
Even though,
Right.
because this is the one, and we're gonna. It was the NFL game.
Mhm.
Okay, and we're sharing because the NFL is not our client anyway. But it was a it was an NFL game, um, and they offer like any game that's throughout that season you can do. And when I first did it, I had told Shenise because I had the pick of the whole season or whatever when I was signing up or whatever, and I just picked the game. that was convenient for us. But yeah, they come out in like, I don't know, I don't even know when the season starts or whatever. But I want to say they came out early, like August or September. So you have your pick of the whole season. So like if you are a football fan or something like that, you could pretty much go to every game that you want. And the key with those is getting there early, because you pretty much, because they're like, if you've ever been to a football game, it doesn't just start when the game starts. Like people are there tailgating and all that kind of stuff. So as long as you get there early, the people who you have to evaluate are there early, so you can get everything knocked out before the game start. Now, some stuff you do have to evaluate during the game or whatever. It's a couple of things I want to say that you're evaluating some people during the game or whatever, but the majority of the stuff, yeah, you can get it knocked out ahead of time and be done and be able to enjoy it. So I might do it again. And there are also ones, it just depends on who their client is, who they're representing. But I've also seen it for basketball games as well. I didn't do any of those because they were not in any cities locally to me. And I didn't know how that would be, because I knew how intense that shop was. And I didn't know how it would be to navigate that particular arena or stadium or whatever, and try and, travel out of town and that kind of
Right.
stuff. But the if you do a game, like a football game or a basketball game or something like that, and they even have hockey games if you're into hockey, all that kind of stuff. They have game, whatever can be in an arena, they have. They even have concerts and stuff. So, but that is like doing a hotel mystery shop, because literally it is about, I can't remember, but I want to say it's at least like 7 to 8 components that you're evaluating, all within even shorter time span than a hotel shop, because it's literally, a game is what, 3 to 4 hours if you get there early, a couple hours early. So in a matter of 5 hours, you're doing like 8 shops in 5 hours. So if you want to get broken in to mystery shop,
I don't recommend that be your first shop.
yeah, don't let it be your first shop. But if you're thinking about making that jump to hotels and stuff like that, do a football game or do some kind of arena or game where you're having to do all those multiple shops at one time. That will break you in. If you already know hotel mystery shops is not your thing, then the arenas and stuff are probably not going to be your thing either. So,
yeah, but they're fun. Like I said,
they
at the
are,
end,
they are fun.
I was like, I could enjoy it the last quarter. Yay.
The only thing I did like, and I think I did a YouTube video on it. I don't know, where did y'all sit? I know my seats was all the way up at the top.
I call it, that's the real
Lord,
skybox.
I saw Jesus all the way up there. It was too much. It was too much. And it was mine, it was cool, but it was hot that day, and I felt like I was so close to the sun sitting way up there. It was ridiculous.
I was cold. And honestly, COVID was still going on when I did it. I felt some type of way that all these people were close to me. I was like, we sitting this close? Like, you really this close to me?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. They too close. It was no room.
It wasn't a lot of room.
Oh my gosh.
So you don't get the best seat. Well, I'll say this. It is a good view. Where you're sitting is a good view. You can see nice everything. View. It's just getting up there. It was a hike. I was like, Lord.
You prepared me for it, so I was ready.
But I was like, I need to take a break walking up all these steps. But people be behind you, so you got to keep going. So
it was the closeness for me. I was like, no, they're too close. They always sit this close.
Yeah, then they be trying to talk to you because they be all excited.
Yeah, they do. They be happy. Yeah, or they get mad. No, in this case, our team lost. Yeah. So.
All right, so that was your crazy shop. What's some of your favorite shops that you like to do?
Ooh, so I love banking shops. There are some that, and I'm sure Rita has shared with you, that take literally probably like 5 minutes. Those are some quick ones. You won't get rich doing them. And you know what? Recently, they used to let you sign up for as many as you want, but last time I did that, they only let me get 1. I said, wait a minute. I was able to get 5 last time. And make me a quick, what was that? 5 times 15. How much is I made some money. But they don't let you get that many anymore. But I still like those. I like the phone shops because I can do it from the privacy of my home. and I don't have to leave. And with the different not different shops, but the different platforms that you could go on. So if company A has phone shops, there may be company B that has some more phone shops. So if you don't get them all in company A, you can go to B, C, D, E, F, G, and you can say, you know what, I'm just doing phone shops today, or I'm just doing phone shops this week. So, and they pay pretty good. Some of them are kind of low. I've seen some for $4, and I was like, four, who's doing those? But they were all taken. Um, so maybe they're newbies, or maybe they just trying to get all the money. Um, they don't care how much it costs. I'm gonna get them ducats. So get your ducats. I ain't mad at you. Get your ducats. Um, it's just I've taken some low ones before, and the surveys that came with them, I was mad. I said, so first of all, you make it sound like it was easy. So I was just like, yeah, they paying a little bit, so I'll do the shop. And then I got like 30, 40, 50 questions. Wait a minute. I'm not supposed to have all these questions for $4. Um, so but I do like some of the easy ones. And another one of my favorites would be, so I didn't like these originally. And these are my gas station shops, right? I was not feeling those, and some of those pay low as well. But if you wait them out, these are the ones you want to wait out. If you wait them out, it's worth it. So in the beginning, it probably took me, not saying you, it probably took me 10 hours. And why do I say 10 hours? Yeah, probably 10 hours. Why do I say so I like to make sure everything is done in a certain way. They give you tips and tricks on how to do it fast. So what I would do is I would take my pictures, and these are reveal shops. So they know that they're coming. It starts out as a mystery, and then you're gonna reveal yourself. Right. So I would go in, and I reveal myself, and I want to make sure that I don't have to come back and do this shop again. So I'm taking pictures on my tablet, I'm taking pictures on my phone, and I don't necessarily do them inside the app. So you could do your survey, you could take it in there. Because my thing is, if I didn't save it and I took a picture in there, the picture that I thought I had is not in there. But if I just take it on my tablet outside of the survey, I have my pictures in there. However, then you have to go back and do it over. You got to make sure you have number one, number two, number three, number four, number five. And that takes a long time. And I also would take it home. I was so tired of being at the place and taking so many pictures. I would go home. Now let me finish the shot. Oh my gosh, I can't find these pictures. Okay, I need a break. So it probably really didn't take me 10 hours, but from the time I started the shop, if it was at 11, and then I go home and I finally say, okay, I'm tired, I'm done with taking breaks, it probably was 10 hours. Not altogether, maybe 4, but 10 hours for me to press that button and submit. So now, I've learned, I still take double pictures, but I've learned how you go ahead and take the picture within the survey. When they say save it, save it. Save it, save it, save it, save it, save it, save it. Save it. That saves me so much time. I have them in there. I go back, I make sure it's in there. My pictures are in there, so I don't have to worry about 50 million other pictures I have to search for. But still don't always trust computers or electronics. I still take that picture on my phone. So I submit it. And remember how I told y'all earlier, make sure y'all finish that survey in the car. So once I finished everything, I sit in my car. I make sure everything is done. I review the questions. And I also, I'm the type, I have to take a break. Let me go back, like to proofread my stuff. Okay, let me take 5-10 minutes, do something, listen to some music. Okay, let me go back and see, clear mind. Okay, looks good. I'm going to submit. And those have been working out well for me. Now, let me give y'all a little spill. The first time I did it, and I told Rita about it. So some of them score you and some of them don't. But they gave me a 2. I got a 2 out of a 10. Now I felt some type of way, right? Because I've been doing these shops since last year, August. Not this shop necessarily, but been mystery shopping for since August. I've never received a 2. Never. So I had to send her an email. Whoever, maybe it was a he, I don't know. Can you please tell me why I got a 2? how do you score? And I didn't want to say check my stats, but I was trying to say check my stats. I don't get twos. I don't do that. But needless to say, I never got a response. But my next shop was not a 2; it was a 9. And ever since then, I've now been getting 10s. But that's what I put out. I put out 10s. I put in work. I do good work. So I was very offended when I got that 2. Because I don't do 2 work. I knew it wasn't the best, but it wasn't a 2. She could have gave me a 7. It wasn't a 2. And then this is my thing too, right? Okay, so let's give you a scenario. You in school. So I'm gonna say a 2 was like a F, right? Right? We're gonna say F.
Mm-hmm.
If you in school and you get a F, you don't go to the next grade, right? You don't go to the next grade. They fail you. I still got paid. So if I was that bad, if I was a 2,
Why you pay me?
thank you for my payment. But why you gonna pay me? I don't know what happened. Maybe she had a bad day, but I didn't deserve that too. I still got my money though. So yeah, I'm sorry I had to get that off my chest. I thought I let it go, but I didn't. It still bothered me.
I know you was upset.
I was. I told my mom. I was like, she gave me I got a 2. Told my husband, I got a 2. Told the kids, she gave me a 2. They don't know what I'm talking about. She gave me a 2.
I was like, what did they say?
They just looked at me. They don't know what I'm talking about. But a 2, no, I don't get 2s. You know, messed up my average.
You brought up payment though. They still paid you.
They did still pay me.
Okay. Now that's probably what other people want to know, especially if we might have some new people on. For these different shops, how do you get paid and when do you get paid?
So with some of the platforms, I'm gonna say Ipsos because again, this is something that they advertise. You get paid with Ipsos every week. Ipsos Sassy platform. So I love them. Love them because they pay every week. There are some that you get paid once a month. Don't necessarily love those, but if you set it up to where you get paid from Sassy every week, if you're doing something, when you get that one that you get paid once a month, it'll just seem like another week. Now, keep up with your stuff. I've never had anybody to, I guess, jip me is the word. I've always gotten paid. I never had to worry about not getting paid. So they pay. Ipsos is weekly. Some other ones I think maybe every 2 weeks. And I get paid through PayPal. There was one that sent it to, actually, no. There's one now that puts it directly into my bank account. And they charge you if you do PayPal. Like you can do PayPal, but I think they charge you like $3. Not Ipsos, it's just another company. I don't remember which one right now. But they'll charge you if you want a paper check. So the best thing to do is I would say if you don't feel comfortable giving them your account information, create another bank account. That's what I did. I said, if you're going to take something, it's not going to be this money. Right.
Yeah, that's
right. Go ahead and create another bank account and it just be for that right there. And then you can even have like 2 bank accounts. So if you say, well, I don't really trust this company, it goes to that one. And then the second one, checking account, it just goes to the second one. So, but I've never had any problems. I tell other friends about it, church members. I'm like, y'all need to get hooked up with this mystery shopping. And they always ask, well, why do you need my social security number though? Why do you need that?
It's a job, y'all. It's just like a job. When you apply for your job, they're going to get your social security and certain things. They're going to get your banking information because they got to know how to pay you. So it's the same way. It's the same way. I guess maybe it would be, I won't say more legit, but like when you do apply for with mystery shopping, you're considered like an independent contractor.
Mm-hmm.
Some people who are on my channel, y'all are notaries, and a lot of the signing services or the companies, they ask for like a W-9. And you submit that, which is the same thing. You're putting your social, you're putting your EIN or whatever on there. And for whatever reason, mystery shopping companies, they don't have you to complete a W-9.
Right.
But which all the W-9 is your name, your address, and your social. So for the mystery shopping companies, you're doing the same thing. It's just not in that W-9 format. So I don't know. Maybe they added a W-9. Maybe it'll look more legit, but
right.
And you sign your W-9 or whatever. But yeah. So
I will say, and I've told somebody this too. If you don't feel comfortable using your social security, and again, I think Rita talked about this on her platform, go ahead and get a tax ID number. Like get that sole proprietor. And it was quick. I did it and I had it.
And it's free.
And it's free.
Mm-hmm.
Again, free 99. If somebody tell you got to pay for it,
Mm-mm.
if you go into a site and it looks official and then you see what you have to pay, X out of that and go ahead and go to the irs.gov. That's where you need to go. And
Yeah.
get it.
The only way you can't get one is if you've already gotten an EIN. Like if you have another business where you're the sole proprietor, then you can't get a second EIN number. Then you would have to have like a LLC. But if you don't have any other business where you're a sole proprietor, then you should be able to get your EIN number. And as a disclaimer, we are not any tax officials or any attorneys or whatever. So do your own research.
Right.
But from my research and from our experience, you can get an EIN number as a sole proprietor as long as you don't have any other business or anything.
Right.
So.
Yeah, but please consult your tax official. Yeah, because we don't do that.
Don't be saying I told you to do this.
Right.
This is what I did. Okay.
Right.
This is what I did. But yes, but that is why they're asking for like your social and other information. They also ask other questions, and some of the other questions they ask are to see if you would be a good fit for some of the mystery shops that they have. So some of the questions might, I won't say get personal, but they might ask you about like what type of phone you have, making sure you have appropriate software, or like
the kind of car you drive.
Say that again. What kind of
cars you drive, bank accounts.
Yes, because they're also asking like if you have an Apple or Android, because they're looking for certain people to test out certain products or do certain things. Also, the make of your car, there are oil change shops that you can have done, and sometimes they are.
I've done one of those.
Yeah, for me, I haven't tried them. They'll say that they want a specific model car. Or make, I should say, specific make car, and then they'll have other makes. They're like, if you have another make, you can still try to apply, but they're trying to get like specific makes. So if you're asking them why are they asking about that, that's why. So, but yeah. Anything else you wanted to add, Nee?
I was gonna say something. It was about I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
It was something when you said it, I was like, "Oh yeah, say that." But
and then I made you forget. I'm sorry.
Oh, I know what it was. So I was gonna say, going back to like how much you can make. Again, when you wait stuff out, the prices go up. So recently, I seen another shop. Not gonna tell you the name of it, but it originally started off at $50, and I can't do it because I'm not with that company. They want you to be a customer already. It is now up to $175, y'all.
Wow.
Like I'm so tempted to be like, oh, well, let me just go ahead and get me connected with this company so I can get this shop, because I've done the shop with a different company. I've done the shop with a different company, same shop, but I only got 50. So I'm saying I need to get that 175. So it's shops out there, and you can make money. So again, if you wanted to do that one day, you would have made $175.
Yeah. And I will say, like me said, she waits some of the shops out. Some of the shops that she waits out, I don't do. But now that she doesn't, like, y'all know, I'm a bougie mystery shopper.
No, she just work a bunch of jobs. That's what she do. She work a lot.
I'm usually doing the shops that's really quick, easy. I already know. And Shenise is, she'll try out new shops and stuff like that. I'm past that stage now because I'm like, I don't feel like learning about another shop or whatever. Like with the gas station shops, now she says she loves them and they're, they're pretty easy. So now I understand when y'all be talking about y'all love y'all gas station shops. I understand now. But when she first told me about a book, I'm like, how many pages you said it had?
It was a lot. One I know was like 68, and that was just one booklet. No, and then the other booklet was like 5, and then it was another booklet.
When she told me that, I'm like, 68 pages. I need to at least be compensated at least $68. If I gotta read, I gotta take coursework level stuff to pass this shop. I'm not doing that. But now that she has done it, she's like, they're really easy for her. But at the same time, I'm not willing to invest that amount of time into learning it or whatever. So how she says she waits out the shops, that's why she can wait out the shops, because a lot of people are like me. They ain't trying to do it. So for the shops that I usually tell you about, you can't wait those out. Those are going to get gone.
Yeah.
Like how she was saying, like those bank shops that take 5 minutes, those they're not going to go up on price because they're already paying a pretty decent price for you get paid $15. So they're going to get gone quick. Most people like them. Same thing for the bank phone shops. They're not going up on price because they're really quick and easy. There's only a handful of bank shops that I have seen, and it's opening up an account that do get bonus. And that's more so I see that because they are in like a rural area. I don't say a rural area, but an area that is just not as frequented by other people or as popular and stuff like that. So those will get bonus. But some of these easy banking ones that I usually talk about, yeah, don't wait on those. They're gonna get gone. When you see those, you better hop on those.
And like I told you, I think they know they get going so fast. That's why they limited us, because before you used to be able to get more than one. But last time I checked, last time they popped up, and I'd be like, "Oh, girl, go ahead and check out the site."
I know she would tell me that.
I was going to get one.
Yeah. So. But yeah, and Danny K said she opened up a Chime bank account. I think that's when you was talking about the different bank accounts and everything like that. Y'all, if y'all have anything, any questions for myself or Shenise, please make sure you put them in the chat, because
give me a question
here for about 40 minutes. So soon we are going to be wrapping it up. So put your questions in the chat if you have any, or we haven't answered any of your questions. I have one final question for Shenise. I know it ain't that deep, girl. You already know. But but what's some advice you would give to someone who is interested in doing mystery shopping or first starting out in mystery shopping?
Okay, so again, I would say do your research. Always do your research. Another place, and I mentioned it earlier, a good place to start, I should say, is go to that Facebook group, go to the mystery shops, and just find out what they're talking about. You can, they'll give you their experiences. You can even tell them, hey, I'm new to mystery shopping. I've seen a couple of people do that. And the mystery shopping companies have reached out to them and said, hey, we would love to have you come check out our site. So I would say definitely start there first. Also, sites like this, listening to the Gold Digger. She gives you the 411. Do they still say 411? That she gives you the information. And then just take it slow. Like try a easy one. And how would you know that it's easy? So I'm just going to tell you, like we mentioned, some of the banking shops, do those, because not when you open up the account. That one, I wouldn't say do that one first. I would say do the one that's about maybe $15. Try that one, because that's real simple. I will also tell you maybe to do some of the trying to think some easy ones. Some of the ones where you mail off packages. Try those. Those are really easy. And then once you get your feel of it, you're like, okay, I think I got this. Then I would say probably do a retail one. And then move up to maybe some more banking shops, maybe the ones where you do open up an account. Food shops, those are some other easy ones. Be careful though, some of them can be tricky. But like if you have to like do a pickup order for food or a drive-through, I would start with some of those as well. Just make sure you don't have to go in the store. Now, if you have to go in the store and it's a drive-through, then you may not want to do that one at first. You could do it later. But definitely bank shops, the $15 ones, those are usually inquiries. So you're just trying to find out what the bank is, or you're making a deposit somewhere. It takes you about 5 minutes, and then move on up from there. But I think you would really like them. Like I said, the best thing for me that I really like, besides getting paid every week with some of the companies, is the flexibility. It's the flexibility for me. I need that in my life for what I'm doing and what I'm trying to do. So,
yeah, and I would just say, to add on to what Shenise was saying, do the shops that interest you, that you like. So I always say I usually will do shops that I'm used to. I don't do the shops where they have you to go in and pretend like you some kind of gamer and stuff like that, because I'm not a gamer. Like I'm not going, like, for me, my thinking is like I'm gonna have to remember too much stuff to make sure that the shop goes right.
Mhm.
So I'll do shops that I'm familiar with, like going to the bank, making a deposit, opening an account. Like I've done that stuff before. Same thing like what she was mentioning, like ordering food, or everybody since the pandemic has been ordering food online. Is different stuff. So I do stuff that I'm more familiar with, so I don't have to put so much mental energy
Mhm.
into figuring out what are they looking for. Now, keep in mind there are some things that they're looking for, they're wanting you to remember, but I do the shops that that I'm just familiar with, and I try out the shops that are fun. Like I think I've shared with y'all when I first started, I did a whole bunch of now. I knew not to do those gas stations. I was not. I saw those. I saw some of those instructions, and I was like, yeah. I'm like Heavy D. I'm not gonna be able to do no, but no, I'm not doing those. But I tried a lot of different ones. Some of them I like, some of them I let go or whatever. But I will say the large majority of the ones that I did first starting off, I still do from time to time. I still do. I do have my favorite ones that are the banking ones or whatever. But some of the other ones that I started off with, I will still do. And I just realized we do have a question from Miss Shannon. She says, "What is the average time it takes to get acclimated?" You want to answer that?
So I'm gonna use the what shop was I was just talking? The gas station
Gas
shop.
station.
So for me, like Rita said, it's a lot of paperwork. Like I'm gonna say it's about 100 pages, right? And I'm using that because that's probably um the most pages I've ever had for any shop, and that includes like a restaurant or even I haven't had a hotel shop, so I don't know. Y'all had that many pages, Rita?
No, even with the hotel one, like the guide is probably about 25 pages for the
Okay,
guide. Now,
okay,
I will say there's other stuff on the front end with the hotel shops. Like they usually have you take in tests and you got to read instructions. But the actual shop, like the printout, is about 25 pages. And some
okay.
of the stuff doesn't even apply to you. It's like you can literally go to whatever section you're evaluating and look at it. But yeah.
So I would say probably 2 to 3 times. And the reason why I say that, because the first time you go in blind, right? You don't really know what to expect. Don't know what you're gonna do. So the second time you go in, you feel a little bit more comfortable. Just because you say, okay, well, I know what to do now. I'm not nervous. And then by that third time, you should have it. And I just say that because that's how I felt with the gas station shop. Like the first time, I was like, oh, I gotta take pictures of everything, and I overdid it. The second time, and I also got that too. So, and the second time I went in and I was like, okay, I know a little bit more what to do. I know what I missed, what I could have done better, my opportunities for improvement. And by the third time I had it, I was, having conversations with them and, hey, I need to do this, make sure you do this. So 2 to 3 times, I think you have it. But for the easy ones, after that first time, you have it.
Hmm.
Like you're probably nervous because you don't know what you did or did I get everything? But once you do that survey, you done. So 2 to 3 times.
Yeah.
Thanks for your question, Miss Shannon.
And that's why I like the bank shops, y'all. Y'all,
Yeah.
y'all know I'm gonna do the easy ones. I'm gonna do the real easy ones because your girl brain be already doing a bunch of different stuff. I don't need a whole lot of stuff. And let's see, Cynthia has a comment. She says, in my area, the 850 gas stations are easy. The 1250 gas stations are the most lengthy. I usually wait until they add bonuses. So yeah, that's
Right.
what she was saying.
So I've never seen an 850 gas station shop. I'm curious to what those are. But you're right about that 1250 gas station. They are definitely very lengthy, and I feel insulted that they even ask us to do these shops for
For
$12.50.
1250. Mm-mm.
But yeah, I'm with you, Cynthia. Definitely wait for them to add them bonuses. And I think a lot of people have caught on to that and they are waiting because I've seen more and more shops that are sitting there. And now I'm gonna say the highest, not the highest, let me take that back. I'm starting to see them leave when they're about $25. 25, 35, 40 on up. But I don't see too many taking them at $12.50. If I find out about these 850 and they kind of easy, I might grab. I might grab them.
Yeah, I agree. A vet, she is saying she loves the bank shots. A vet, like I said,
Yes,
she is a
Yvette.
vet in the game. Those bank shops, yes, those are butter, and they easy money. Lord, let me just, and you can call on the phone, make $30. Lord, I could do those all day. But like I said, I've been having a hard time since they changed the platform. And like I said, your girl, I'm lazy, I'm bougie. I'm not putting too much energy and effort into trying to find the shop and everything. Let's see. Danny K said, "Oh, Danny K said she did her
Ooh,
first apartment mystery shop this past week. How did it go, Danny
that's
K?
what I want to know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments how it went."
Give us the
Um,
information.
and then Yvette says she likes
Ooh,
the apartment shops too. Y'all gonna have to sell me on these apartment shops. Just like you're
yes.
gonna have to sell me on. Well, I'm still not 100 pages. I'm not doing. I'm sorry. I'm
Well,
still
I'm
not.
curious. To the ladies who've done the apartment shop. So I've done a storage shop. Um, is it similar? Like, just inquiring about what's going on. I even had to take a tour of the the area. I wonder if it's similar to that. But yeah, definitely let me know. Let me know about these apartment shops. I've never done those.
Mhm. Let's see. Catherine has a question. She says, "Do you have to be a member of the bank to do the shop?" It depends. I want to
Mm-hmm.
say the one where you're doing an inquiry, you do not have to
Mm-mm.
be a member. Now, I have done a couple of inquiries for two different banks or whatever. So I want to say the inquiry, you don't have to be a member. If you're doing the one where you have to do a deposit,
Mm-hmm.
yes. If you're doing the one where you have to do a complaint, yes. Of
Mm-hmm.
course, the one where you're opening up an account, no, because but then you will be a member of the bank. But the increase shops, most of those go for um, about $15, where
Mm-hmm.
you're just making an inquiry. Now that one I was telling you about, the banks that are in, I won't say the rural areas or whatever that get bonus, those will get bonus too. I think my first one that I did, well, one of my first ones that I did with them, instead of it being $15, it was $30 for me just to do the
Ooh,
inquiry for
that's
them.
nice.
Now, I will say, I don't know how much traffic they get, but they were trying to sell me on that account a little bit more. So, like the other one where it's $15, you be in and out pretty quick. Like they give you the information, they like, do you have any questions, that kind of thing. And I think it's because it is a larger bank, a more well-known bank, so they're getting customers all the time. So they like, if we get you, we get you. Oh well. The other one is a smaller bank. I had never even heard about it before I did the mystery shop. So I'm like, they see somebody interested, they more like want to grab you and get you in there. But how I did it with that one, it was two of them that were kind of about 30 minutes away from me. So that's like, I'm not really going to be traveling that far. I need to make my money or whatever. So what I did is I went to one, did the inquiry, went to the other one, opened up the account. So the one for the inquiry was like $30, and the one to open the account was $90. So $120 for me to travel 30 minutes away and get a shop done. I will say that one too, though, they have more questions than this other one that is a bigger bank and more streamlined. That bigger bank is the one that I love to do. That's more streamlined. Even when it comes to opening up the account, the questions are not that much. This one, it had questions, narratives, but I was new, so I didn't know any better. All I saw was I could make a $90 from opening up an account, and I tacked on that bank inquiry and called it a day and everything. Let's see. Danny K, she's commenting about her apartment shop. She said it was easy, but the the write up wasn't
Oh,
girl. It was very
mm-mm.
repetitive. You should have put C above comment. C question one.
Right.
I'll get a little sassy with them. No, I won't, because if I know I'm not doing it again, then maybe. But anyway,
Like, as
uh,
long as they still pay you, you still get paid with tools. So
for that
just
company, now that's a good company. I don't know. That's why I'm not messing with some of these apartment shops. Some of them, I don't know. They're a little. Hmm, I don't really trust them. If you can do
oh,
a
okay.
hotel, you can do an apartment.
That's for you, Ree.
But I don't get anything out of an apartment. That's not. I go through the headache of the hotel or having to write so much with the hotel because I get a free stay, I get free meals, I get free drinks. At the hotel, I just get aggravation. I mean, at the apartment, I just get aggravation, yo. So I I gotta get something for my aggravation. Like I don't mind doing all that if I'm getting something out of it. But I feel you, April. I know it's probably similar, but it's like I don't.
She don't have time.
Y'all really got to convince me on that one. But like I tell y'all before, just because I don't do it doesn't mean that y'all can't do it. Just like Shenise loves the gas station shops. I already know that's that's not my ministry. Okay, it's not gonna be for me.
Okay, so I'm reading
Go
this
ahead.
from Catherine. She said, I don't know how to pace myself with the shops. It wears me out. I slept for 2 days. I had to miss a couple of shots.
Oh,
It's
Catherine,
actually
I
did
don't
what
mean
you
to
did,
laugh,
Rita.
but
She
I
done did
feel
like
you.
17 in one day. Catherine, that money get good to you. That's what
I
you see that money.
know.
She's just like, I gotta get it. She's like, shop. No, don't do it. Or if you're like that, I'm gonna say reach out to is it the scheduler who does it,
Mhm.
and ask them if you can extend it. Listen, things came up, and I can't do all these shops in one day, or
Listen, we're
however
out.
you did the week. And I get it because you get excited. I get it, but don't do that to yourself.
And I will say, you got to know your companies too. Like I say, Ipsos, I love working with them. They've always
Mhm.
been reasonable. There was one time I forgot to submit my report. Y'all, I didn't get nothing. I mean, they didn't say nothing about it or anything. I submitted it the next day or whatever, but I don't know what happened. I forgot to submit the report. I still got paid on time. So you really just got to know who you're working with as well. But yeah, I mean, don't make that a habit, but
Yeah.
that's
And
not a
don't
good
do more, Catherine. I don't know if you like if this is you doing this full time or not. But if it's part time, I would say probably do no more than 2 a day.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you got to think about the report that you have to
Mm-hmm.
do. And that's why I'll try and get shops that have easy, simple reports because I don't know, just like you, I don't feel like doing them. And there's a good shop too. And I know Shanice, she does them regularly. It's a food shop. It's like a sit down restaurant.
Oh yeah.
I stopped doing them because y'all, I would be eating so good. I didn't feel like doing a report afterwards. So I don't even I don't mess with them because I know myself. Because it's like, yeah, but they have extended it. Y'all probably would know what I'm talking about. They've
Mm-hmm.
extended it where you can turn in a report by
The
I
next
think it's
day,
like 9 a.m. the
9 o'clock.
next morning or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But it's like, yeah, you eat so good. I'm like, man, I'm ready to go to bed. I'm not doing this report.
Girl, I get one of those shops like every month. My kids
Yeah,
be happy. We going? Yup, we sure be out. We
maybe
going?
I'll get back into it. But it's like you just gotta. I know myself. Once I eat, I'm not gonna feel like doing nothing afterwards. Yvette said, yes, store shop and
Okay.
apartment shops are alike. Okay,
Okay. Thank you, Yvette.
I might
Cool.
do. I might try out the storage shop because I think those. I don't know. I'm hoping those will be a little bit quicker so than an apartment shop. We also have Cynthia. Hey,
Oh,
Cynthia,
in Texas.
in Texas for 850 pump 1 gallon of gas. View the restroom. Oh, look for cleanliness that the station attendant is in uniform. Take pictures of infractions only.
Ooh.
The reports are easy too. Okay, so she's talking about the gas station shops. And
Okay,
then
I think those will probably be equivalent to we have some shops like that too. The ones that have done like that, I forgot how much they pay. They also want us to we don't pump a gallon of gas though. They want us to you could, but they want you to buy something for like $5. So you can get gas or you could get something inside the store. And they usually have a restaurant attached to them. And they also want you to go to the restaurant. But we do the same thing. Gas station, cleanliness, the attendant in uniform, infractions. So okay, those are similar to those.
all right, we have a few more comments and questions. April says you get you get to see the style. I need more than
Come
that.
on, April. Yes. Get you
Mm-mm.
some ideas for how you want to decorate your house. I love it.
No, she's talking about what am I getting at when I told her I'm not getting nothing at the apartment shops. She
I
talking
know.
about
That's what I'm saying. You might want to
I,
say, "Oh, this room looks nice. I'm going to decorate my house like this. They bathroom.
y'all
Ooh,
reaching, y'all reaching, y'all reaching. I can't. Harpus CA, hi Harpus says, are you a member of the MSPA? I am a member of the MSPA. Shanice, did you ever join?
I did. I joined last week. But they said something was going on with their website, so I wasn't, because I
Mm.
know you're supposed to take a test, right? Um,
Mm-mm.
don't you got to take
Oh,
two courses? You got to take two
maybe.
courses.
Yeah, they have courses up there that you can pay for. I think I don't know if I took the test though. I started taking the like the mystery shopping basics thing, but it was
Yes.
late at night and I think I fell asleep. I don't know if I actually took the
So I
test.
didn't finish mine either because they were
Yeah,
like,
I
it was
don't
like a
know.
cartoon or something.
Yeah, and y'all, I'll be trying to speed stuff up and I couldn't speed it up, but
So okay, so I got a question with that then. Harvest, that was a good question. So, because they have a number there, right? But I was like, but if I didn't take a course yet, do I want to put that number in with my?
oh yeah, I put that number in. I put that
Okay, so I didn't do that yet.
I updated it on, I want to say Ipsos at least. I don't think I've updated it anymore. But so far, I've only been, what, a member, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks, Harpist.
Okay,
I don't really see, I haven't seen anything out of it.
I
They
think you gotta
do
take
have,
them courses, Ree.
I'm not
I,
paying for that.
I think you gotta.
I'll let you go first on that one.
Okay, I'll look into that this week. I think I remember reading something about especially those first two. It's like a primary one.
Hmm.
You gotta take those two courses. They let you know. And listen, looking at the cartoon that we saw, I think it's stuff that we already did,
Yeah.
or stuff that we already understand. But I'll give you the heads up.
Yeah, because I was like,
I'm.
it was pretty basic or whatever.
Mhm.
But they, Harpers, they do have other courses. I think they do have stuff up there. Like if you wanted to do video shopping, I think that might have been a course. Um, I think they have like something for hotel. They have stuff if you want to go into like other areas, but those cost money to take the course. So as of right now, I'm still on the fence about it. Miss Yvette, she is a member of it, and she had said that sometimes you will get access to other mystery shopping jobs that may not, well, that may not get posted or just not really considered mystery shopping, and you can get paid a high amount. So I'm just waiting to see what happens. They do send out a newsletter every month. I think I looked at it, but it wasn't. I'm not remembering anything, so forgive me. But it must not have been anything like really, really groundbreaking or earth
Mhm.
shattering, since I don't remember what was in the newsletter. And they do have a whole list of all mystery shopping jobs, but the way they have it set up, the platform is not very intuitive because you can't even filter it out by your state. So it's hard for you to find jobs in your area or shops in your area just because of how they have all the mystery shopping posts listed. But they do have a whole bunch of posts, but it would take you way too long to try and find one that's even in your area since they don't have any filters for you to filter it out. So I hope
Okay.
that's helpful for you. Did you want to add anything about that,
Because
Shanice?
I just did it
You just
last week,
found out. Yeah,
and
we're
I
still
didn't
new.
really
We're
dig
less than
into
a
it too
month
much.
in. So
Mhm.
Um, April says she did one. I did one store
Go
shop. I
ahead,
got
Tiffany.
okay.
Yeah.
She was like, "I'm show us your receipts on that." I was so proud of myself. Very good. And Miss Yvette, she says, "I've been a member for 4 years and have not done one course, and they still reach out to me." Okay,
Okay.
so she basically telling you, "Need don't waste your money, but
Don't mess. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Yvette girl.
don't waste your money." All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining us. We have been on here for over an hour. So I take it
Wow,
that
this
y'all
was
love Shanice.
fun.
Yes, y'all love Shanice as much as I love Shanice. So thank you, Shanice, for agreeing to come on.
Oh, thanks for
And
having me.
yes, of course. And I told y'all if anyone else is interested in doing joining me on the live. Miss Yvette is going to be joining us on a live too. Please let us know. Put your name, email me or whatever your name if you're interested in sharing about your experience. Like who was it? April, either April or Danny K was telling us about the apartment shops, that kind of thing.
Hmm.
So you can give us more insight on it. Because yeah, me and Shanice aren't doing that. Like y'all learn some more stuff about gas station shops because y'all know I'm not doing it. And it's just this is just a way for us to share information and help
Yes.
each other out and get more people interested in it, and you can make some relatively quick and easy money as well. So, but yeah. Um, yeah, Shanice, they love you. They saying thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank y'all.
It was so good. I'm glad you found it helpful. And Angie said, thank you so much for the information. And I will make sure I post I'll edit the description and make sure I post the link to the mystery shopping companies. I might not get to it tonight, y'all, but it should definitely be up by tomorrow evening, okay? Because I'm going on vacation. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, y'all. I'm so sorry. So we will not have a live Q&A unless Shanice decides to entertain y'all herself. Shanice, do you want to do that?
Uh,
Oh,
I,
oh,
no. I'm gonna plead the fifth right now.
okay. I was like, don't get me started because you know I will turn over the reins.
I know you will. I know you will.
I will turn it over. But I will be on vacation, so there will not be a live this coming Sunday. But yeah, so I'm trying to get ready for that and everything. So just bear with me. So yay. Yeah, Danny K said thanks. Shannon, she enjoyed this. Thanks so much, Shannon, for joining. I'm so
Yes.
glad to have you. And thank you for asking your questions. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
Y'all
Anything else?
are wonderful. Y'all had the information too, and the good
Yes.
questions, the good questions.
Mm-hmm. She says, Cynthia says, I'm new to shopping and obsessed. Girl, you can make some money. Were you the one? Who was the one? Were you the one
I
who
was
was
gonna say, I
the
think it
free
was
for 2
Cynthia.
days?
Was
I'm
it?
sorry. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you because I feel you. I know how
Yes.
it can be, but yeah, you gotta pace yourself. You
Yes.
gotta pace yourself.
I'm laughing too because one time I remember I had a headache, so I get migraines, and I think I did a bunch of shops one day too, and it was like 11:57, and I had to turn it in, and I was like, okay, God, I hope I did it right. I got a 9 on that one, but Cynthia, don't do that.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not gonna do
gotta
that no more.
you gotta pace yourself because
Yes.
you sometimes you think the shops are gonna be quick and the shops are quick, but some of the reports are
Are
gonna
long.
be they might take long.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're doing a new shop, just know it's gonna be a learning curve, and what you think is gonna take you 30 minutes is probably gonna take you an hour or whatever.
Exactly.
But yeah. All right. So and Cynthia was saying, thank you, ladies. And Catherine, she said, enjoy y'all with and they will maybe they will allow me to come back. All right, we are going to get off for now. Thank y'all so much for joining. We have enjoyed y'all. Well, I know I've enjoyed
Yes,
y'all,
I did too. This was fun.
especially you, Catherine. Thank you for my laugh for the evening.
Yes.
All right, so no live next Sunday, but I will be back once I get back from vacation. All right, take care, everyone.
Bye.